everybody, and welcome or welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for joining me for today's video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Gina, and on this channel I talk all things sewing and dressmaking. In today's video I've got some beautiful new autumn fabrics to share with you. I've been busy shopping for some really gorgeous pieces and scrolling Pinterest for some sewing inspiration, so I have some upcoming autumn sewing plans, and I also wanted to share some life and sewing updates because I've been a very busy bee the last few months. I got married. I am now a wife. Me and my partner of 11 years tied the knot in Sorrento, Italy at the beginning of October. It was the most magical, special day. We are still on cloud nine from the whole thing. It was incredible. We had a week in Italy with our closest family and friends, and it was just beautiful. It was a once in a lifetime experience, and there's so much I can share from it. But the biggest thing I want to share is the fact that I made my own wedding dress. It feels very strange to say that on the flip side, because I've been talking about this dress and making this dress for so long, but I did it! I did it! I made my wedding dress, I made 4 bridesmaid dresses, I made ties for my groom and groomsmen, and I made little bow ties for our boys as well. It was a full handmade bridal party. It was amazing, even down to the bouquets. My nan actually designed and arranged silk floral bouquets for us, which was amazing. So there was so much of it was handmade. It was so special, so special, and it was everything that I wanted and more. You may have seen this dress already over on my Instagram, but there is so much more to come. I dedicated 200 hours of my life to this dress. I totally underestimated how long it would take. It was incredibly stressful. We were down to the wire with it, literally sewing bits of the bridesmaid dresses the night before. It was crazy. There is so much footage that I am editing through, so I will be drip feeding that onto this channel over the next couple of months, so keep your eyes peeled for lots and lots of wedding dress and bridesmaid dress making content. I did also actually make a second wedding dress for our UK wedding reception, but I didn't quite get that one finished because my ceremony dress ate into way more time than I thought it was going to. So that dress is probably about 75% done. However, it's sat in a bag and it feels like a little bit of a waste not to get it done. So if you're interested in seeing that dress, then I might pick up the camera and get that finished, because it's a very different vibe to my ceremony dress, and it might be quite fun if you're looking to make your own wedding dress but looking to do a slightly different vibe. Let me know if you'd like to see that down in the comments. But now I'm on the flip side of everything wedding related. I am fully into my autumn sewing era. I'm starting a little mini series, Sewing My Dream Autumn Winter Wardrobe. I've made 2 dresses so far. I'm in the middle of making another one as well, and then I've got lots of other things planned for that series. But speaking of autumn sewing, let's have a look at these gorgeous fabrics that have been arriving on my doorstep lately. I have been fully inspired by autumn sewing and getting really into it. Actually, it's so nice to not have a deadline or pressure and be sewing for fun again. It's just a totally different experience. Having said that though, I do kind of miss sewing a wedding dress because I personally work very well under pressure, so it's a bit strange not having that massive project taking over my entire life. But anyway, let's have a little look through these gorgeous fabrics. First fabric is very new because I ordered it last week. It arrived on my doorstep literally yesterday. It is this gorgeous viscose satin from Me Sunshine. They had a drop of abstract print viscose satin fabrics, and I was very torn between this one and the other colourway, but I had to go for this one because it's so different. I love the blues and the browns and the greens and the way they complement each other. It's just gorgeous. And I thought for a bias cut slip skirt, this would just be perfect. It is such a great way to jazz up any autumn winter outfits. Viscose satin is one of my favourite types of fabrics as well because it's slightly heavier than a regular satin. It doesn't cling to you, and it has the most beautiful drape and body to it. It's not sheer, and they're obviously a lot more hard wearing than silks as well, so they're really good for everyday wear. I'm going to pop this in the pre-wash this afternoon because this is going to be sewn up pretty much straight away, and you will see it in my upcoming autumn sewing series, so keep an eye out for that one. So the next fabric is actually from a work in progress and a dress that I'm working on right now. I got sent this beautiful viscose challis from Rainbow Fabrics as part of their ambassador program, and it is stunning. The huge scale print really gives it a designer vibe, and this lurex that runs through it, this gold lurex thread, just gives it this luxurious feel, makes it a little bit festive. I do actually have a discount code for the Rainbow Fabrics website. I will pop it on screen now. It gets you 20% off everything on the website, including sale items. You can use it anytime on any drops, and it is an affiliate code as well. So when you use that code, it does support my content. I believe there's a little bit of this fabric left, so if there is, go and snap it up because they go quickly. Let me show you what I'm making with it. So just randomly last night, I felt very, very inspired to cut into this, and I started making this dress here, which is giving more summer, but hear me out. I am making this view here, and I've lengthened the sleeves to be full length. I'm also going to bring the neckline up a little bit because it is very low cut. But the way that this is constructed is it actually wraps across the front, so it's very easy to adjust this neckline. It's elasticated around the waist and the sleeves. I actually made View C in the summer, and it's so comfortable. I love that dress, so I was really excited to make it with a bit of an autumn winter twist. Great thing about that pattern as well is that it comes together really quickly, so I got underway with it last night and I'm very nearly finished already, so I'm sure you'll be seeing that dress really soon. Back to my bridal era for a second, and another viscose satin, except this time it's a plain ivory. I got this one from Fabric Godmother, and it is for another bias cut slip skirt. I'm really obsessed with the quality of this. It's got a gorgeous sheen, and it is the perfect colour to match my wedding dress bodice, because I did actually make my wedding dress as a two-piece so I could re-wear the bodice again. So I wanted to make a matching slip skirt so I could wear it on our mini moon in December. This is really beautiful. It's amazing quality, and they've got loads of colours. I believe they've got a really nice red one as well, which would be so nice for party season. Next up, another fabric from Fabric Godmother, but a very different vibe this time. Leopard print. This fabric has absolutely taken the sewing world by storm. It's a print that Fabric Godmother designed themselves, and they have brought out loads of different fabric types in this same print, but the one that stood out to me was this amazing denim, because I personally hate wearing jeans. I really hate jeans. I can never find ones that fit, so I really wanted to make my own jeans with a bit of a twist. I want them to almost be more like trousers, so have pleats and be a bit more wide on the leg, and I thought, how fun would they be in this amazing leopard. Sorry for the background noise, it's decided that it's going to be torrential rain outside as I'm filming, so I'm really sorry if you can hear that. It's also gone completely dark in this room as well, and it's the middle of the day, so welcome to UK autumn winter. Here we go. Anyway, back to the fabric. So this one is a really nice quality denim. It's got no stretch to it as well, which is great because it means it's not going to do that kind of bagging out thing. And I just love this animal print. It's very much on trend right now, but I love animal print all the time. So I will be wearing these for years to come. I can't wait to make them. We have some cozy vibes next with this beautiful cable knit from Higgs Higgs. If you've been on this channel for a while, you have probably seen my blue jumper that I wear all the time. It's got puff sleeves. It's the Valdivia sweater pattern by Alyssa Threads. I wear it pretty much twice weekly throughout autumn winter. I'm obsessed with that jumper, so I thought it was about time I made another one. I went onto Higgs Higgs and they were running quite low in colourways of this fabric, but I saw this one, which is the copper, and I thought it was going to be more camely, but it's actually the most beautiful, warm, rich, kind of biscuity brown. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And these fabrics I couldn't recommend enough. The blue one I have has worn so well. I've washed it hundreds of times and it looks as good as new. It really does. It's so hard wearing. It's amazing quality fabric and it's so soft. It's so soft. I am really funny about jumpers, and I can't stand anything that's slightly itchy. I love this colour too. It actually matches very well with the next fabric that I'm about to show you. I'm so excited to make that jumper again because I just know I'm going to be living in this over the next few months. Last but not least, another purchase from Fabric Godmother. I did a collaboration with them back in the summer, so I had a voucher to spend on their website, so I used that to pick up these fabrics. And while I was picking up those fabrics, I also got this really beautiful seersucker check. It probably won't show very well on camera, I'm hoping it does, but it's got this really gorgeous copper lurex thread running through it. It's really cute. And I don't tend to wear checks that often, but I'm leaning into it this autumn winter, and I saw a very beautiful dress on Pinterest. It was a sheared dress, but it had a ruffle around the neckline. And I really want to recreate something similar to that, but I want to try and do a sheared dress bodice with a V-neck, with a ruffle then around the V-neck and some binding around it. I think that will be beautiful. It's going to be a lot of effort and a lot of hours to do shearing of that magnitude. I have made a dress before that has a full sheared high neck bodice, and that was a lot of work. And when I made that, it was very rough around the edges, so I would do things very differently this time. I've got some ideas in mind, but if I can pull that off, I think it will be really cute. As with most seersuckers, this is quite lightweight, so it's not exactly the most practical autumn winter fabric, but I have really great thermals and base layers, so I wear my dresses all year round, so this one will get plenty of wear. And because it's such a great match for the last fabric, I can wear this jumper over this dress at some point as well, which is so satisfying. Those are all of the gorgeous new fabrics that I have to share with you. Let me know your favourites down in the comments. I expect you'll be seeing a few of them in my upcoming autumn sewing series, so keep an eye out for those. The first episode is going to be dropping later this week, and then fingers crossed I'm going to be back to weekly uploads. I've so missed YouTube. Thank you so much for sticking around while I've been away and having the loveliest time getting married and the most stressful time sewing my wedding dress. I really appreciate you all being here and coming back and watching my videos. I think I've been talking at you for long enough now, so I'm going to leave the video here today and get back to some autumn sewing. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and have a great week. I will speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye.